want to share a little bit of my story with you. And for those that don't know, I'm the Chief Marketing Officer. A Reform Alliance is a very important position for me, is an important position for those as returning citizens to understand that the possibilities at the prison, I'm talking about, is limitless. It's anything you could do. June 30th, 1990, I got arrested for 2 armed robberies. I was 11 years old for 6 days. I continued to keep getting arrested. I spent 5 years in the juvenile system. By the time I was 17, I got locked up for 2 more armed robberies, 2 firearm violations. They certified me as an adult. They gave me 19 and a half to 52 years. I walked in prison 17. I came out of prison February 18, 2017, after spending 20 years in prison. Since June 30th, 1990, I've never been off of probation and parole. Right now, I'm on probation and parole to October 2048. But with all that being said, I'm still out here making it happen because everything is possible. I'm a firm believer in this. You can't teach what you don't know, you can't lead where you don't go. One thing about reform that's very important is that reform ain't just talking the game, they walking the game.
That's right.
See, there's a lot of organizations out here. Shout out to all the organizations that believe that tomorrow's going to be better than yesterday for those that's re-entering society. But in order to really be a part of the game, you got to pick people inside of the game that have been affected by the game of the criminal justice system. So you can't operate without understanding it. There's a lot of issues that we got to attack, but in order for us to be effective in attacking these issues, we got to get the people that was affected by the issue so we can see, damn, what really need to be, like, what's really going on? I was telling the Lieutenant Governor, shout out to her, for, being here today, believing that tomorrow's going to be better than yesterday, but I was telling her, and I tell people this all the time, you talk to your family members, because some of y'all got family members that have been affected, some of y'all run organizations for those re-entering. The most scariest day of prison is the day they say you can go home. Because, when they hit the gate, they give you paperwork, they give you a couple dollars. Some states, like Pennsylvania, they make sure you got your identification before you go home. Birth certificate, license, driver license, non-drivers, whatever. They make sure you have that within the system because I hope they got it in Delaware because in every state, the Department of Correction, Department of Transportation, they have brothers and sisters. So why they don't have these systems that put in place, the dudes should be walking out of, the men and women should be walking out of prison with their identification. Like that need to be necessary. They shouldn't be coming out here trying to find out why they ain't got their birth certificate, why they ain't got their social security card, why they need, no, get that before they come out. So now they ain't got to deal with the issues in the parole, in the halfway houses with the parole officer because now they're taking time off, trying to run around, I ain't got no identification. Why is you out of prison? Like we need to tap into that. But they hit the gate and they say, go ahead, figure it out. Now it become real because during the years you was incarcerated, you told your mom, you told your sister, you told your baby mom, you told everybody, grandma, I'm different, I changed, I ain't that. You've never been challenged to say you changed yet. So now the pressure hits you when you walk outside of the door because it's like, oh, now it's game time. Now the lights is on, you on the floor, you got the ball in your hand. What are you going to do? And I think a lot of times family members don't understand. That's why I always tell family members that are incarcerated, please be patient with it. Because when you're in prison, the side effects of prison is crazy because when I was in prison all them years, I had to go insane in order to stay sane. Because, and then when it was time for me to go home, I had to deprogram myself in order to reprogram myself so I could walk back out here as a human being and not as a monster that seen what I had to see. When you're in prison, you're gonna see people get stabbed, raped, and all types of stuff. It's not normal, but you normalize it because that's the only way to protect yourself. And it's sad, but we don't come home to no therapy, we don't come home to no treatment, we don't come home to real stuff. Everybody expects us just to come home, get it together, figure it out, you're home now. This is what you wanted, you home. Bro, you got a parole man not understanding that. They just pushing you. Why you didn't get a job? It's hard to get a job, and a lot of places don't believe in second chance, like JP Morgan and other places. They don't believe in second chance a lot of times. So when people see you done for life, you marked for life. That's why things like expungement, that's important. Because you don't know, because you're not going through it, but just imagine we're walking around with an X on your chest. It's a visible X, but we feel it when you lived it, you know it, and you understand that people looking at that, even you don't know they're looking at it. There's all type of business got access to your jacket now. So you going in there being a great person, got great energy. I done seen some great men get beat down by Noah. Noah beat you down. Try later to beat you down. And you telling me to try later, but the homie said, I got a package for you. Because one thing about the middleman, the landlord, they ain't trying to hear none of that. So second chance is important. Delaware, listen, man, this is very important that y'all have that. Y'all showed out today. We're gonna have a great day. We're gonna give us some great information. And it's not about today, it's about tomorrow, it's about next week, it's about next year. What do we do after we walk out of this room? And how do we continue to create rooms like this that bring people together that really care about the issue, people affected by the issue, people on the front line of the issue, and people that want to change and make things better for the issue. That's what gotta happen tomorrow. But I'm thankful to be here. We're gonna have a great day today. Make some noise for yourself.